Welcome to the House of Fury, the Coeur d'Alene Tribal Bingo Casino, located on the reservation near Worley, Idaho. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a big night of action in store for you. We present the Heavyweight Explosion, brought to you by Cedric Kushner Promotions in association with the Coeur d'Alene Tribal Bingo Casino and Corona, La Cerveza Más Fina. All right, fans, here we go. At this time, we present our semi-main event, a heavyweight special attraction scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Introducing to you first our referee in charge of this bout. He'll be giving instructions after the introductions, Tom Katsalomitis. All right, fans, here we go. Introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, entering the ring wearing gold trunks and joining us from Brooklyn, New York. He weighed in at 277 pounds with a record of 10 wins, 2 losses, 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Welcome a fighter they call Anthony T-Bone Green. And his opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the red corner, this 10-round semi-main event, wearing black trunks with green trim, hailing from Torrance, California. His weight, 243 pounds. His hard-hitting record stands at 17 wins, 2 losses, 16 big wins coming by way of knockout. Introducing the hard-hitting Josh Dempsey. And once again, a referee in charge, Tom Katsalomitis, now to give instructions.
You both understand the rules of the Idaho Boxing Commission. You've given your rules. Any questions over here? Questions here? Any questions over here? Let's have a good, clean, tough fight. Let's shake hands. Come out.
Well, a couple of flamboyant fighters, to say the least, in the ring. Let's take a look at some of the numbers on our tail of the tape. As Green will be coming in at 277, Dempsey at 243. You see the reach virtually the same, but a 35 to 24-year-old, 11 years. The senior, of course, is Green. Let's get ready to go as we're ready for round number 1. Let's take it now. And here they come, Green in the gold. Dempsey again in the black and the green. As Dempsey again, very confident as we talked to him in the lobby of the hotel today. A very stylish New York Yankee shirt on that of Green as he did his thing in the hotel as well.
T-Bone from Brooklyn, New York, which has produced a couple of very good heavyweight champions the last few years. Mike Tyson, Riddick Bowe, says he knows both those guys. Of course, we mentioned before, Anthony Green turned pro in 1989, but then had a layoff of 7 years. He was incarcerated for robbery.
And he's trying to steal a round right now as he comes in on top of Dempsey. The big question on Green, of course, is will he punch himself out as he's punching away on Dempsey, who's weathered that storm early on.
He's carrying a lot of weight, as big as Green is, 277 pounds. A lot of baggage you carry around.
Green at 6'6", Dempsey at 6'5". Good combination thrown by Dempsey. Yeah, Josh is one of those fighters at 17-2, John, that maybe we truly have not seen the best of Josh Dempsey as of yet.
Well, with Josh, it's a situation, he did not have any amateur experience. And so he is learning on the fly, if you will. Very difficult way to make it in professional boxing. So all of these fights are learning experiences for Josh, and they have to bring along slowly. Yeah, right now he is teeing off on the T-Bone.
T-Bone trying to cover up in round number 1. Dempsey started fighting at the age of 17, now only 24, has got T-Bone in some trouble.
You see T-Bone wading in with those wide, slow, arcing punches. And those punches are being telegraphed. Josh just got hit in the throat by T-Bone.
T-Bone, of course, we have alluded to the problems he had. It all started when he lost his parents at the age of 4. Lived out of a movie house just to escape homelessness. So he's been a guy that's had his problems in Brooklyn, had more trouble going to prison, and now out trying to make a living as a boxer again.
Well, he is an incredible story. I was able to basically raise himself and he told me that he spent about 13 years of his life in prison. There's different sentences.
About 20 seconds left to go in round number 1. Dempsey, who had taken some punishment early on, is definitely the stalker for the remaining part of the round, and has been so since well before the midway point. Round 2. Cedric Kushner presenting the heavyweight explosion from Worley, Idaho. The Coeur d'Alene Tribal Bingo or Casino, the site of our fight tonight. We've certainly enjoyed our trip here many times. Sam Smith, along with the boxing writer of the USA Today, John Saraceno, here at ringside. Good solid round by Dempsey after he finally got the rhythm of the way he wanted to fight in round 1, John.
Yeah, he did what he wanted to. And I tell you, something else he did, Sam, was go to the body very well. And this round, T-Bone has come out with a little lateral movement and trying to jab and then throw the right hand. I'll tell you what, his legs don't look real steady. Let's see if Josh can take advantage of that, if he's noticed that.
Mr. Castellamitas has warned both the fighters for holding behind the head.
As big as Green is, he's not a good puncher, particularly because he arm punches. He doesn't really get leverage. And you see Dempsey now with the combination punching.
Big right hand by Dempsey, and Green is going down. T-Bone cleared our way, and I tell you, it was a classy stare as he stumbles to his feet on the count of 6.
Well, he says he's game.
He backs into the corner, and here comes Dempsey. Body shot, left hook to the head.
Fight's almost over.
Green is helpless, down he goes, and Castellamitas is going to start the count on the second knockdown. No knockdown of 3 or more in a round would stop a fight here in Idaho. It's over, though. And they stop it after the second knockdown of the second round. Well, T-Bone came out early in round 1. Dempsey looked like he was in for quite a war. Came on, rebounded well, John, and did an excellent job of getting himself back in the fight in round 1, and that's where it turned around again.
Well, Josh Dempsey really overwhelmed and outclassed Anthony Green. That's really a case of what it was, Sam. I mean, it's obvious. Nothing fancy from Josh Dempsey. Just did what he had to do. We're going to see this first knockdown. The left hook came back with the right hand. You see Green hurt on his feet, falling face first to the canvas. Dempsey going to the neutral corner. And now Green still wobbly and hurt. Again, face first, looking right at us.
Good combination by Dempsey would put him down. And Josh Dempsey, who again works with Randy Shields, gets himself a good start to our program tonight with a second round knockdown.
Come on.
So both fighters waiting for the official time of the second round. This gets him 18-2 now. Dempsey's got to be kind of like a little blip on the radar screen coming on now, doesn't he?
A slight blip. But I tell you what, for him to actually register on that screen, Sam, he's going to have to start fighting better opponents as he goes along. You know what? He hasn't gone beyond 3 rounds in 4 or 5 years. And that's a dangerous thing, because if he gets in a real fight and he gets into the latter rounds, is he going to have the confidence and the stamina to get the job done? He told me earlier today he thought he could.
Well, let's go upstairs officially for the time of the knockout in the second round. Here's Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 32 seconds in round number 2. Our referee in charge, Tom Castellamitas, reaches the count of 10. The winner by way of knockout, Josh Dempsey.
So it's Josh Dempsey, who has built quite a following here in Idaho, being from Torrance, California, fighting on the West Coast up and down, and certainly a young man that's built a pretty good following. And they followed him well here in Idaho with a second round TKO win over again T-Bone Green.